Oops, wrong button. But it has been a very once it has been it has been a very long time coming, but we are finally playing Amnesia. Yeah, let's just start normal, hard. Yeah, let's just play normal, whatever. Yes, I am so glad we're done with Alien Isolation. I never have to think about that game ever again. Um, and now we're playing Amnesia.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
That's a good one. So, full disclosure, I have played this game a couple times before, so I kind of know what I'm getting into. Uh, Puzzles shouldn't be really that complicated. If they are, then it's probably because I've forgotten them. So, I just remember this being a lot of fun. Just making sure that... Okay, yeah, cool. Camera's in a new spot, so hopefully it doesn't interfere with anything down there. Welcome back, Kanga, by the way. I hope it is sufficiently spooky, especially if you're watching full screen in the dark with headphones. Square aspect ratio? Oh, of the camera. Thank you. Use the tinderbox to light sources. Damn, I was about to say that bottle is very strong. But it's physics-based movement, right? Well, sorta. Things have weight to them, is what I mean. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, I think I can break that. I don't know if it's lore or what. Let's find out. Oh no, I just vandalized. Yeah, so you can hide in closets just like Alien, but not to body shame him, but Daniel is a bit fat to fit in the closet all the way. So yeah, there's quite a bit that I don't remember 100%. Sorry, just making sure to check if I'm not muted. What was I saying? Oh right, yeah. So I don't know, maybe there might be spooky scenes that I don't remember. We'll see. We'll experience it together. That's not me, by the way. That's the camera just freaking out. Creepy dark room. And nondescript. I want to see what these paintings are, though. Alright, control to crouch. Good to know. Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes, or search for sources of light. Huh. Oh, I thought this guy didn't have pants on. Crazy. I think that's Jesus playing the violin. Neat. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, what's here? I don't think I... Wow, just a single solitary shirt. Thanks. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Okay, I guess I gotta read them fast. Someone just threw some books here. What is this? Huh. Okay, well, whatever. Witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. Cool. Oh, gross. Hissing cockroaches. You need to find a lantern. Oh, right. Okay, true. I wonder if you have to find a lantern. Like, is it possible to play this game without one? And I don't know, is this supposed to be blood? I was never able to figure it out. Either it's blood or something. Oh, there it is. Lantern. Nice. Right, turn on by F. Cool. And tab for inventory. Neat. I hope, okay, I'm just checking the stream. Things seem pretty dark on stream, but it might just be the light in my face that's overexposing what I'm looking at on the camera here. Oh well, I'll just have the lantern on. I remember there being a ton of oil. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll just keep the lantern on. Or as many tinderboxes as I can find. Yeah, it is kind of supposed to be a little dark. It is the Dark Descent. This castle's just vibrating. Oh man, I remember this game used to be so scary back in like, what, 2012? Or 2011? Or maybe they're imported. Oh, okay, I guess it's just making me look at some oil and...
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Okay, Daniel. Alright, so I don't remember why I don't remember why Daniel went and made himself amnesiac, you know? So I guess we'll find out together. What is this? Can I... More glass. Alright, so I guess this is the first puzzle. Where am I to go? I wouldn't be surprised if a path just opened up somewhere. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, the game doesn't look like terrible for something that's a decade old, which is nice. Like, I definitely don't remember it looking this good, for sure. Well, as good as it can look, right? But yeah, you are right. It does. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely the first puzzle. What am I missing here? Oh! I did not see that. A secret tunnel through the mountains. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Alexander sounds very dramatic. Beneath the stones of Brennenburg. Crazy. I mean, you tell me, are these hissing cockroaches? They do hiss, right? And I think this is the exit. Oh! Interesting. I found some secret oil. Okay, so we need to find something that will destroy that thing in there. That non-pliable skin membrane. So far, we're pretty safe. We can just kind of walk around, not really care entirely what we're doing. Laboratory. And what is this? Wine cellar. Sure. Oh, of course it's locked. Cool. We're in. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. I wish there was like a prompt that would let you continue the text, but it it just kind of does a thing. Why is it making me look here? Wow, thanks. It just blew a bunch of dust in my face. Alright, picked up some oil. What else? Oh, they're just crawling on my face now. Nice. Alright, can you stop? No, I'm out. Ooh, note. Chemical relocation. The lack of a chimney. Sorry, that spooked me. It was just a motorcycle or car outside that's like revving its engine. Anyway. Chemical relocation. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Okay. Ingredients to the wine cellar. Or, ingredients are in the wine cellar. Sure. Everything is like shaking. It's not. I remember that. It used to be terrifying. Oh god, so much nostalgia. This is one thing I don't miss though.
There should be more coop racks. Let me see. And one part aqua fortis.
Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I needed, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, in hopes it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid, and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. So, we need calamine, orpiment, and cuprite, and I'm guessing those are in the wine cellar, right? So that we can eventually melt the thing. Oh, that's my chemistry pot. Nice. Also, what I was saying, one thing I don't miss is when you click on an item or you get to a story beat, the screen just turns white. And they do recommend that you play this game in the dark, so it's especially blinding. So I'll try and look away every time a white. I would try and look away every time a white screen shows up. Like, it's probably gonna show up now. Yep. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. I wonder who that is. Could be Daniel, but your guess is as good as mine. Okay, so off to. Oh, nice. Give tinderbox. Come on. Okay, so we need a key to the wine cellar. Oh. Someone left a tinderbox in the chimney. Also, this is kind of... it's slightly irritating that the screen is still shaking. I get, like, things are falling apart and whatnot, but it's a little annoying when you're just standing still. Maybe it's not the castle that's shaking, maybe it's Daniel who's just vibrating himself. Alright, key. Oh, is this just like rotten fruits? Gross. Okay, so key isn't in the lab, and we probably go upstairs for that. Oh, he fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Oh no! I missed it. Can I break this? I don't remember if it can. It won't budge. Wow. Sorry, I was just admiring the spiderweb. Okay, so we have another branching path. Archives. Weren't we just in the archives? I think we were. Oh, and that's blocked off. Okay, so archives it is. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought. Just like the— no! I need to pay more attention to to the loading screens. Rare books. Oh.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Nice. Glorified grave robbing. That can never go poorly, right? Empty drawers. Great. The British Museum. Oh my god. Anyway. Okay, that was a bit of lore. So, yep. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Just gonna turn this on. There we go. Yeah. So far we know. This looks like the way to explore. I'll just take a look here first. Study. So they found an ancient ruin in the deserts of Algeria, and they're about to go in. Professor Herbert, like, first of all, that's the whitest name if I have ever heard one. Found it mysteriously, and we don't know how.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need
to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger.
So
Today,
dramatic.
I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Strange language, huh? It's a little racist, Daniel. But anyway, what can you really expect from 19th century Englishmen? Did I just unleash some kind of curse or something? What? I just broke a thing of ashes. Old tomes. Dun dun dun. Wow. Wait, who's playing that? Nice. Some oil, tinderbox. More lore? Or is this just a loot room? Another tinderbox and a furnace. Is that where you normally keep tinderboxes? Or do you just keep them in a drawer? I don't know. Here I am, abusing these old tomes. Like, they're worthless. Anyway. Wait, I don't think I closed that, did I? Oh man, this is getting like maze-like. Another empty. Why don't they fill these drawers up with... It won't open, it's locked. Local history. Oh, this is a piano. Whoa. That got me. That was slightly spooky. Slightly. Only a little bit. Which is weird, because I know exactly what the monster looks like. Ooh, that's bloody stone. More hissing Madagascar cockroaches. Can I play though? I can't play. How disappointing. Ooh, more drawers. I mean, at least this one has stuff in it, right? Like these scrolls, map things. Anyway. Floor plans. What just happened? Wait. Oh. Okay. So, was that a point of no return? Central Prussia? Kingdom of Prussia. I wonder if Alexander is a poser or he's actually read all these books. But then again, they didn't really have much else to do in 1839 or whatever this is. I just clicked on a piece of paper
17th May,
and
1839.
Daniel passed out.
After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer.
Gameplay.
My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh, it's like automatically facing me to the orb.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Interesting. But this is exactly why I don't go grave robbing. Oh my god. I was about to say something, but I don't remember. Fragile but not breakable by hand. Well, I just broke it by hand. Okay. Let's explore the floor plan room first, I guess.
Much of the castle is old and has
East
been
wing,
tended to
west
for
wing.
centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Another flashback.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
I agree. It's a little excessive. Like we already went through a secret door to get here in the first place. Alright, local folklore. Altstadt and Brandenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor castle, Brandenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that the soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies wrought by their tainted souls have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid irreverence. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks, dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite? Erudite? I don't know. Visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for the remnants of kingdoms past. During the stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in the Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? Erudite? Hey, thank you. It means learned. Yeah, I didn't read Divergent. I'm not a Zoomer. I'm too old for. I'm too old for that. Alright, the Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family in his castle nearby Allstadt, and like most of those noble birth, rumors are, and oh my god, and like most of those of no, and like, okay, I'm gonna start over. That was a horrible butchering. The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Allstadt, and like most of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same, who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived throughout the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the leaders of this country. So, what? Is it insinuating that Alexander is the Immortal Baron? I mean, we don't have as many context clues about it just yet, right? A faint draft. Oh, so that's where I'm supposed to go. Cool. Right, you were mentioning his knobbly hand. You're right. It's very knobbly. It was a very low poly hand. It won't open, it is locked. Oh. Oh, there's more. Okay. Three? Hey, we did it. That's still locked. I'll get the key in a second. Oh my god, more reading. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave, or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would in a sense solve both my problems. Wait, so Wilhelm is a sheriff? I'm guessing. Okay, so they're looking for something. We know that. And then oh, I'm sorry, what? Oh, someone opened this. Someone. It has to be the monster, right? Oh, and this is the thing that was locked before. Neat. Um, anyway, what was I saying? Alright, so I guess Willem is a sheriff. Ooh. Okay, the music is gone. So it must be gone, right? I think I remember that. I think I remember you're safe once the music stops. And right, I remember what I was going to say much earlier. So I think that, or this does feel very Lovecraftian with the whole impossible geometry and spiraling spires or whatever uh, Daniel was talking about with his flashback. Okay, so I got the wine cellar key. And I want to say that was Alexander's study. First, what the hell? I hated that noise. Okay, I'm leaving. running. Okay, I don't remember the noises. It was done, the men said. The tomb had been revealed. Tin Hanan awaits the great... Man! Oh! Oh, hold on. I'm just gonna pause real quick. New Streamlab features? Do you mind taking a screenshot and sending it over to me on Signal? Or not screenshot, but, you know. Yeah, I just added that, so I'm not entirely sure exactly what I'm doing yet. This. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why it's like song stuff. Strange. Song queue, request a song, redeem points. Oh, that's weird. I don't like that. I'm gonna get rid of it. That is too strange. Visible? Invisible. Perfect. Alright. 'Tis gone. Okay, yeah. I made it invisible, so yeah, that's kind of gross. I didn't like that. Okay, anyway, let's continue. Sorry, awkward pause. And I'm gonna start the fan because it is hot. Alright, back to the game. Wine cellar. So, what I was about to say was, I'm guessing that was Alexander's room. First of all, he said it's better be safe than sorry when it comes to, like, hiding it the way he did, but do you really want to pull out books every time? Every time you want to access your study? I don't know. That seems a little extra. The stone slab looked like a safety measure. It wasn't meant to be moved ever again. Dun dun dun.
He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Hold on. If an enemy is near, stay out of sight and hide in the darkness. Turn off your lantern. All this like crunching noises. Ooh. I remember this. I remember this now. It's all coming back to me. Okay, I'm just gonna stop looking at it. Ooh! I think he was coming towards me. Alright, he's gone. Why doesn't this light count as sanity reducing? Okay, I'm just gonna start this. How am I doing? Head is pounding and hands are shaking. Oh, you're fine. I don't actually know what sanity does in this game. Like, does it kill you? I don't know. I don't think I've ever gotten to the point where I died from insanity. I'm not sure. Also, I had an idea. So, oh, this is another entranceway. Oh my god, stop teabagging. Okay, so I entered there and I just went around in a big circle and exited this way. Okay, anyway, so I had an idea where, in order to not burn myself out with a really long running series, like I was doing with Alien, which ended up being like almost... Wait, who's talking? Pick up Orpiment. Oh, that's what I needed, right? Is it notes? Early alchemy experiment. Okay, I got the Orpiment. All I need now is the calamine and the cuperate. And these are green drips? Huh. Okay. Anyway, so as I was saying, in order to not get burnt out of a series like I almost did with Alien, which ended up being 20 whole parts long, I think I might change it up every day. Maybe I'll play like a bit of one game one day and then continue with another game the next day and so on. I don't know, maybe I'll do like a trial run next week or something. Oh, and I got the cuperate already. I guess so, right? Like, maybe... So I think I have Inside, which is the next game on the list. So I can play that, hypothetically, tomorrow, and then come back to Amnesia the day after, and then just go back and forth between, like, 2 or 3 games. I don't know. I don't know if it'd be, like, too distracting, or too scattered, or what. Oh, this is oil, right? Oh wow, that was nothing. Another tinderbox. Okay, so I got the cuperate, I got the orpiment. I think I just need the last thing. I don't know, maybe I'll try it out next week. Oh, there it is. Calamine. Wow, good job, Daniel, you idiot. That's why you need to wear a hard hat every time. Like, just in regular life throughout the day. You think it'll be okay? Yeah, I mean, this is like yet another stealth game, right? I feel like I pretty much played them one after the other, with A Plague Tale, and then Alien, and then this, and they're all like pretty stealthy, and it kind I'm getting kind of tired of not being able to attack the enemies when I can, because this definitely you cannot fight back. It's not like I don't enjoy these games, right? Like, I do enjoy them. They're not those 4X, like, what is it? How do you explain it? Like, item management? Not item management, I guess.
Fragrance. Damascus rose.
Someone's talking. I hear footsteps. I am slightly nervous? No, it's fine, right? Alright, I feel like someone's definitely outside, and I don't like that. Anyway, it's fine. We'll be fine. Oh, okay, I don't know what that meant. Ooh. What was that? Do I want to go in there? Okay, I'm just gonna shut this behind me because I don't know. I feel a little sketched out.
What's happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
That's weird. What? Is that them? Did they... Is this their remains? Like, did they explode? Gross. Is it because they drank the solution? I don't know. Alright, what's this? Aqua Regia. Okay. So, did I need all 4? I think I did, right? Oops. Alright, so solution, highly acidic. Organic tissue reacts to the solution. Okay. Okay, so I guess I just have to combine all of them together. Can I just start pouring? Oh, they need to be in an apparatus. Right, and that was in the lab. Got it. Wilhelm's last words. Oh, maybe that one guy exploded because they all drank whatever, like, experiment that Alexander came up with. Like, I don't know. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Gerich. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to Castle Brandenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I have been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, He would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I had accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brandenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolical ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolting against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... ... Dun dun dun. And is this his blood? I think it's his blood. Black. Yeah, so I guess he drank the solution that killed him. Or maybe Alexander got all the people he needed for human trafficking. Yeah, I know, right? Office party gone wrong. Yeah, so he did that, and that did not go... Yeah, those are brains! Look at that. Oh, out of oil. Sorry, I like being very stingy with oil. Okay, what's in here? Tinderbox. Cool. It's a rare commodity, okay? Damn, yeah, they all kind of just exploded violently. I know, you know what? It's karma. They kind of deserved it for human trafficking. Alright, so we got what we needed from the wine cellar, and all we need to do is go into the lab. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top. Too many of them, I thought. Ah! Stop. Stop! I don't know how much damage I'm actually taking from it, but yes, karma. These are too fast for me to read in like a serious tone, so I don't know, I'll just leave it up to I'll leave it up to you to read the loading screen messages, but I will still read all the notes. Alright, so I just pour everything in here and that's it. Or piment. Cooperite, calamine, and aqua regia. Oops. And this chemistry pot. Wait, what do you mean? Look at me. I'm doing science. Alright. Let's just start pouring in here. Oh no, I'm wasting it. No, come on. Why? Wait, why can't I? Oh my god, I had to click on the thing. I really hope I didn't waste, okay, I didn't waste chemicals, perfect. Picked up a pot of acid. Cool. What kind of great pattern is this? I don't understand. Interesting. Anyway, let's go. Oh, note. Memento. The stairs have collapsed. Find a way to climb back up. I can see that. I I recall that you have to make like a box tower and then jump off the boxes. Parkour! Ah, horrible. Alright, up. And this way? Oh my god. I feel like I need a bit of a running start on these boxes. Okay, maybe I'm doing something wrong. I should just push it a little bit further. Right? There we go. That was the solution. I'm just gonna regain my sanity a little bit. Oh, slight headache. Whatever, I'm fine. Alright, so all that's left is tearing apart the thing. After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it was just a matter of... Wow, thanks game. It's not like I was reading that or anything. And these are the rose petals they were talking about earlier. Refinery. And we solved the first puzzle. Hooray. Oop, this looks very sketchy. Okay. Sure. Let's go.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Ominous. Be careful when enemies are near. Crouching in the darkness makes you harder to spot. I don't know if you could see that though. But the game just forced me to look at that. Anyway. Okay, I think this is the stealth section. But what is this straight path he was talking about? Okay, I think I'm safe here, right? Got some oil. I'm just checking to see if there's any secrets. Oh, note. Oh. Yeah. No thanks.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Dun dun dun. All these like crackling noises. Awful. Okay, how's my sanity? Head is pounding, hands are shaking, a few cuts and bruises. Okay, I think we're fine. Ew. Look at it. It's throbbing. Oh! Block from the other side. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna block the way. Oh, if you stand in this thing, you get damaged. Sometimes. It's stuck, something is clogging the crank and pulley contraption. Oh, well, I remember like everything. The lumps are stabby. That's a way to put it. Is that the puzzle? Okay. Yeah, you can see emotes. So feel free to spam emotes on the chat. Oh, that looks definitely like a point of no return. Do you think I should explore a little bit more? I think I should, right? I can always come back here. Ooh, tinderbox. Oh, that is severed limbs. I came from there. Have I been here before though? I don't think so. Ooh. Oh, note. I don't know what Daniel just saw, but
25th of June, 1839.
lore.
I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change colour, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Listen, this is the... Oh man, this is... Well, I'm just gonna hide real quick. But listen, this is the 1800s. Everything was scary to them back in those days. Oh man, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing by exploring. Oh, okay, I guess I just explored the whole place and I'm good now. Cool. But yeah, no, you're right. Everything. Oh, I'm like insane. Sanity is ... Okay, I'm just gonna stand in the light a little bit to recuperate. Just stare directly into the flame. But yeah, like, they used to be prone to fits of fainting and all that stuff. Okay, how's my sanity? Still ... Okay, whatever. It's not gonna change. I will... Oh my god, stop. Oh, stop touching me! Dangerously low. And what is this? Cellar archives. How many archives does this castle have? He crashed to the surface. The dark Atlantic water smothered him as he struggled to make sense of the situation. Yeah, the lines. What? Oh, this is that segment. Yeah, the water monster. This used to be the scariest thing in the world. I remember it so vividly. Alright, let's yeah. So it's pretty much invisible and it will attack you instantly. Or if it touches you. Anything I can... Look at him, he's chasing me. And I think this is timed. Oop. Where am I going? Here? Uh-oh. No. Did you see that? He was so fast. Oh god, I think that's where I need to go. Oh. Alright, let's go. Nice, we made it. Oh, there's more. Okay, there's another one. And I think these limbs distract him for a time. Until I can get away, at least. Luckily for me, they don't like living humans. They prefer limbs over, I don't know, live meat? Whatever, that's not my problem. Hey, go over there, please. Oh god, out of lantern oil. Alright, let's do this. Come on. Alright, I think we're good. Locked with a simple lock? What do you mean? What is this? Hollow needle? Oh god. Now I screwed. No. Ooh, that was very close. This, right? Okay. The floor is lava. Oh look, you can see the little guy floating up there. Yeah, wow, this segment was very short. Oh, I think there's more. Okay. I guess I'm still running away from invisible water monster. Oh god, I should have closed the doors behind me. There we go. Furniture. Please tell me I'm going the right way. I got an achievement. Escape artist. Wow, this, like, okay, maybe I'm just used to horror games, or I'm used to, or maybe this game has aged quite a bit, but I remember that being extremely scary, and now it is no longer. I don't know, it's like whatever, it's just a cute little chase segment.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
An ascending room.
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good.
That's not working.
This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Alexander is way too cryptic. Why does Daniel trust him at all? But yeah, his knuckles are kind of non-existent. Okay, this sounds like safety, right? This is a safety sound. I think I could go probably for another hour or so. I wouldn't mind. Ew. Oh yeah, yeah, it's probably just me who's used to it or who saw it coming, but I can imagine like someone who's never played it before being extremely terrified of that segment. He climbed out of bed and looked out the window. It was completely dark. He waited, glanced at the old clock and waited some more. 4 o'clock, he thought. It's enough. Oh man, if this was Alien Isolation, I bet most of these doors would be locked first of all of them requiring a key of some kind. Anyway, I am very salty about the game, and he just wrote a note for some reason. The darkness in the storage feels strange and unnatural. Spooky. Yeah, I'm kind of over that game. I'll stop talking about it and hopefully erase it from my mind. Horrible. Ooh, more tinderbox. Anything here? Picked up drill part. Some more tinderboxes. Light candles and torches to reduce loss of sanity caused by darkness. I don't know what they're talking about because my sanity is crystal clear. Okay, I definitely hear something. Okay, so I know that's my way out. So if anything happens, I could probably just escape that way. Yes, let's follow the blood trail. Machine parts. Oh my god, stop.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
So, I guess that's Wilhelm, right? Kidnapping people? Oh cool, another note. The rubble from a cave-in is hindering further passage in the storage. Find a way to get through. Okay. Still not as bad as Alien Isolation, but yeah. It could be my nostalgia goggles, to be honest. Equipment. Okay, sure. Okay, I'm just gonna shut this behind me. Another drill part. Okay, so I don't have all the parts just yet. Man, I can't even see super well, even with the lantern on. It's still like pretty dark. Oh, wait, I haven't been here, but the lantern is lit. Strange. Hey, nice. Third drill part. Got him. Yeah, it's like ridiculously dark. What's here though? More tinderbox. Oh, finally some oil, and I just ran out too. They're giving me way too many tinderboxes. Like, what am I supposed to do with 16 tinderboxes? Maybe I'm not using them enough, and I should be, right? Yeah, I think I remember this for sure. Oops. Can't do two things at the same time? What do you mean? Alright, explosive. It's coming. Oh, I don't think I've been here before. Right? Yeah, this is new. Nice, a note. Regarding explosive mixture. Alexander, I've prepared the explosives you needed for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your feather-brained servants this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive, and it should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids and you are ready to go. Agrippa. So wait, both Alexander and Agrippa are what, 300 years old since the 1600s? That's kind of crazy, right? How is Daniel not reacted to any of this? Is he reading the notes that we are, or is it just like for our benefit? Well, in any case, I did mix the two chemicals together. So maybe I was supposed to enter this room first. Oh, it is like really, really dark. And I think, yeah, it was over here, right? Where we had to explode the things. Yeah, okay. And someone definitely got crushed by a boulder here. Anyway, let's set this up. Don't stand too close when the mixture, yeah, don't stand too close. Okay. I can't believe that hurt me. I thought I was pretty far. Okay, am I barely conscious? Okay. Owen is bleeding quite badly. Few cuts and bruises. Okay, wow, that was like, that was a lot of damage. Oh my god. More tinder boxes, great. Am I following this kid's voice or something? Machine parts.
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
So to be clear, is that Wilhelm doing his thing, or? Oh, I know this part. It's quite spooky.
Oh, God, please.
Who? Okay, who's doing the stabbing? I don't understand this. And what is this? I don't think I ever understood what this flaming sculpture was with these chains. I don't know. Very Silent Hill. I'm just gonna close this. In case of a missing rod. If a full set of 3 rods is unavailable, there is 1 rod in the inner study rooms which might work in case the elevator breaks down again. Unless it's absolutely necessary, always use the spare rods in storage before using a mended one. Don't tell me what to do. Picked up 4 Flay's Amplitude and Trinity Steam Rod. Oh! Alright, I'm just gonna chill here. Oh, tinderbox. He'll never find me back here, right? Also, the door's closed. It's not like he knows I'm back here. Is he outside? I'm very clearly lit up, so if he does see me, and he probably will. Okay, yeah, I know this. Ooh! Okay, I think he saw me. I'm running. Right? Did you see me? I wish there was a map because I don't know where the storage is. I'm just gonna close this. So many tinder boxes. At this point, it's not even funny. Yet another tinderbox room. Great. Can I please get some oil? I am I'm desperately lacking in oil. Okay. I'm just gonna go. Okay, so I need a rod from storage. And I'm not entirely sure where that is. Oh my god. Please, give me the oil. Give me oil. Some meat. Okay. Shears? Wow, those are heavy shears. Okay, let me see how my scent. Slight headache, I'm fine. 19 tinder boxes, and I've been using them too. I'll just use a little bit of oil too. Okay. Just be real sneaky. So this is a machine room. And where's storage again? I know I've asked that like 4 times. Yeah, machine parts. That kind of got me. I hear something. Oh. Please be an idiot. Please don't see me. Avoid looking at enemies. It'll drain your sanity and you will eventually be seen. Okay, don't look at it. Don't look at it. It's fine, Daniel. Don't worry about it. Was he gone? I don't even know where he went. Ooh. Oh. He's going where I need to go. Okay. Great. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I think my sanity is like gone. Okay, storage. I need to find storage. But also, I need to stand in light, so maybe I can lock myself in here, use a little tinderbox if there's a candle anywhere. Did I pick the one room that doesn't have a candle? Okay, yeah, I'll just waste some oil. Fine. I could go back to the safe room, right? Or there's this singular candle. Alright, this is good. This is good. This is fine. Alright, so now I know being insane actually does make you visible to enemies, so ideally you do want to stay in light. So being crazy doesn't kill you, but it facilitates killing you. Alright, how are you doing? Still crazy. Okay. Maybe I should leave and then come back. I think that would probably make a little more sense. Yeah, he's kind of losing it. Okay, Daniel, time to go. I'll spare you. And then I'll go back in there, torture Daniel just a little bit more, and get the third machine rod. There we go. You're fine. Come on.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Pre-sunscreen. Sure, let's look at this. Oh, what? That's new. Okay, I'll stop looking at it because Daniel's already like peak crazy. Okay, how long before he like regains his sanity though? Yep, he's still admire the candles. Oh, that is a texture scene. Oh, very obvious too. Shame. I'm joking. I mean, it's bad, but hardly noticeable. Anyway, he's still crazy, but the screen isn't like. Oh, sorry. It's not freaking out like it was before. But his vision is still kind of swimmy. Did I go? No, I did go like the other direction when I went down there. So that area I think is clear. Or it should be. Oh, chest. With oil, perfect. Might as well use a tinderbox, I don't know. Head is pounding, hands are shaking. That is a win in my books. Guest room and study. But the third the third control rod, there's one rod in the inner study rooms. Okay, so that's study, not storage. Okay. Uses spare rods in storage before using a mended one. Yeah, whatever. Okay, study. So this is where we go next. Sure. Let's go. Herbert's trunk was wrapped in rope. The lock had been broken by thieves, he assumed. He wondered if anything had been left considering all the hands it had passed. Very cool. More tinder boxes. Great. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to use tinderboxes more than I'm supposed to use the lantern. With how many they're giving me. It's just too much.
Someone's coming.
What? No one's coming. We're fine. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. Weyer. Anyway, the most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as a heliodromus described in the Hortus Conclusus, as it was told about an underground Mithriac temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstad, investigating one of the antiquated trails, when I found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed out loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo throughout the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night, listening for the howling cry, as I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. So Agrippa wrote a letter to Wire, and this is again in the 16th century, and that's kind of like the explanation of where he disappeared all those years ago. But he's also somehow working for Alexander. I don't know if it's at the same time or if it's, I don't know, maybe a later time. I really have no idea. Oh. The cracked window panes are held together only by a weak wooden frame. Alexander is the guy we're trying to murder. He owns this castle. And Alexander is the one who told the noble to traffic people into the castle, hundreds of them.
Let's see what you have to offer.
And the guy talking is Alexander. That's a very good question.
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw. But I can sense it. It's definitely there.
He's very mustache twirling. Cartoon villain. Animal experiment. Canis lupus familiaris, 1658, April 12. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy, since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror, sorry. But yeah, you are right. You're right. Like, he kills dogs. Oh, cool. Good to know. And how do you pronounce it? Endogenous? 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 Also, that's Alexander. You can tell by the A on his chest. Look at him. Gross. Oop. Anatomy Frontiers, 1658, January 9th. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. Alright, so, like most serial killers, he started off with animals, and now he's working on humans. Cool. Good job, Alexander. Yeah, he does look very crusty. If he was a Pokemon, he'd be Crustle. Oh. I do. Speaking of Pokemon, I really do want to get back to League one day. But it will not be this day. Oof. I must resist. I must resist. Look at this little gear. I will. Oop. Okay. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna close my eyes because it's gonna get real bright. Oh god, I have to read. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who in all fairness should have entered that gate. Oops. Is this still Alexander talking? Is Alexander Agrippa's student? Because they're both like from the 1600s at the very least, right? Oh! Got the third rod. Nice. Elevator machine instructions. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8, down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set functions, 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Okay. Ooh. More tinderbox. Great. Is that all? Okay. So I think I still needed a key, right? There might have been an area that I haven't gone yet. Ooh, no! This was a deathless run until now. I've been playing like 2 hours and this has been a deathless run. Tread carefully. Ah, I can't. Now I can't write deathless in my bio or whatever description. I mean, not like I was thinking about it anyway. Sure, let's just light it up, whatever. I have plenty. And how am I doing for sand? I'm fine. Perfect. Okay, I've been here. Oh, sure. Another piano. This is like a hoarder's room, isn't it? Like, it's just a bunch of random stuff. Whatever. Who am I to judge? Cool. I mean, because my room's pretty messy right now. You can't see because I've cropped it all out. Oh. You can kind of see outside. Alright, I think that's everything in here. Exactly. Perfect. The nugget. Is this another dream, he thought, and screamed at the top of his lungs. Ooh, the shadow is starting to creep in. And the fountain's bloody. Dun dun dun. Alright, guest room? Sure. How big could the guest room possibly be, right? He returned the teacup to the saucer and picked up the orb as one would an apple, and pondered the strange. Okay.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
My journal. Another tinderbox. Okay. Oh, and I guess this must have been Daniel's room, right? Like, obviously very ransacked. All this stuff is, yeah. Picked up tinderbox. Crowbar. Can I use the crowbar as a weapon? I should be able to, right?
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
The mummy's curse. I mean, is there a point in me checking all these drawers if they've already been ransacked? There should be nothing here, right? Oh, glad I checked.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition.
The tea.
The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment. This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
I was about to say, like, what's Herbert talking about? I mean, I'm very curious. So there's a second orb floating around now? Super weird. The door is stuck due to a broken lock. What? Wait, if the lock is... Hold on. Let's see what the note has to say. The lock is broken. Find another way to open the closed door in the guest room. Oh, the crowbar, of course. We did it.
The key. Please, let it be here.
The key. The key to what?
July 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Alright, I think this is where the monster tries to break in. Yep. How did I know? It's almost like I've played this game before. And now we just wait for it to leave. I kind of wish, I really wish I was playing this blind. Just to be spooked by all the things. Do I even have my crowbar with me? No. He threw it away for some reason. He could have used that to, like, murder the monster, but no. I think it's gone. It is. Alright, the key. Come on. No, just a shirt. Okay. Key? Oh.
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Very convenient. That's a key? Oh, okay. Picked a machine room key. Perfect. Alright, so I think I'm done here, right? Okay, so I have the control rods. I have the machine room key. And that's all I really needed, right? And these are for the elevator to get them to work. So now I just enter machine room. He flipped through the Book of Monarchs looking for etchings and counted. 9 different kings from all over Europe had been depicted with an orb resting in their hands. Interesting. That is also the exact number of rings that Sauron gave the kings in Lord of the Rings. Curious. I don't think I explored this room very thoroughly. Actually, at all. I just kind of walked around, but I don't think there's even anything here to pick up. And if there was, it's probably tinderboxes anyway. I know it's locked, just use the key. Okay, so the strange letter frightened him, but it was also the only one which offered some comfort. Okay, so should I just do this puzzle? I might as well, right? And then call it, because I've been going for 2 hours now. It is 10:30. Oh, sorry, hiccups or burps rather. I don't know. Maybe I should.
5th of July, 1839.
I'll let Daniel finish.
Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks.
Great, robbing the dead.
Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Dun dun dun. I'm just gonna close these, just in case. And this was, what was it? I think it said 8 up, 8 down. Notes. Missing elevator machine. Up 8, down 8. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Flow is even and stable. Alright, we good. Oh, and this is the flow rods. But first, letter. Machine equipment memo. Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. Well, good thing we found all of them.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle." Signed, Alexander. What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
So let me guess, this Tate guy is probably dead too, right? Four phase, flow cycle, Trinity. So, I mean, flow cycle, Trinity, and then four phase, right? It's that easy. This place is very well lit, so it has to be safe, right? First of all, there's nowhere to hide. And second of all, like, well, no, yeah. First and last of all, it's very well lit. So I think we're fine here.
17th of July,
Final note.
1839.
Cool.
How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor
I was kidding.
Taylor,
I did
now
not think that
Dr.
Dr. Tate would be dead.
Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
Damn. So Tate is also dead. There's nothing in the burner for it to ignite. Right, and this is where... you get some tinder boxes, of course. And fill your oil up. I feel like my lantern doesn't fill up very much at all. If at all, you know? Burner is now full of coal. There are missing cogwheels to be fitted. Oh, there's one. Move! Okay, this is definitely the last puzzle before I call it. Because the cogwheel does not fit on this spoke. Oh, okay, so I guess it just tells you where it fits. Which is nice. Instead of having to guess every single time. Wait, I think there were more back here, right? But yeah, I am feeling super tired. Oh, there's one. Nice. So yeah, as soon as this puzzle's done, and I activate the ascending room as Daniel calls it, I will probably call it for today. Was there... I think there was one here, right? Oh, there was. There it is. we did it. Hooray. Ooh, and the shadows following me down here too. Stop. How much damage? Wound is bleeding quite badly. Okay, I think I probably need some laudanum soon. No, stop. Okay, wait. Where do I exit? Oh, right, of course. Right here. Perfect. He panted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet had been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. Alright, well, it's all starting to... And I can't go back to the safe room. Sir William Smith had been marked. There was no way for him to know that the young man from the other day cast such a terrible shadow. The servants avoided him, yet he knew they were there. They all smelled of spiced wine, and a mystic sense permeated like a Roman sage. Achievement unlocked. Descendant. And yep, I am definitely gonna call it for tonight. It is 11:45. And already kind of late. Yeah, so Amnesia, still fun, but definitely not as scary as it used to be 10 plus years ago. But yeah, still fun. I think, I don't remember how far I am. If I was to guess, maybe a third of the way through. But yeah, I think I might continue tomorrow. I don't have the other game, I think it's Inside, downloaded yet anyway, but yeah, I'll just continue tomorrow and then see what happens. Yeah, quick game compared to friggin' Alien of all things. And yes, I shall highlight. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.